guys, welcome back to J&C on Tap, and today we are taking you along for some bonus content. So if you watched last week's video, you'll see that we were in Winter Haven, Florida, and we kind of talked about some of the really good spots in the area, and we were kind of hungry and wanted to continue on. So we are at Union Taproom here in Winter Haven, Florida. Cheers, love. There's a couple things that make it a really good spot. One is going to be the fact that There are a multitude of all kinds of beers that you can possibly want. A lot of them, it seems like they are from all over the state, but they do have some that are from outside the state. But I do like that they kind of focus on Florida, you know, having some of like the Hidden Springs from Tampa and
just some Grove Roots.
Grove Roots. There was definitely some Grove Roots there, and then there was also Gulfstream from over in Fort Lauderdale. So there's a lot of really cool ones here, but what makes it really special is the fact that you walk in, you hand them your ID, you hand them a card to start a tab, and they give you this little bracelet, and you pour your own beers. So you can get as little as or as much as you want. So I think that's really cool for someone like me that likes to try a little bit of everything. I did pour a little bit too much in my opinion in this one, but it's still good. I got a wheat beer from Hidden Springs. So it's like an orangey, pineapple forward wheat beer. So, and then what did you get?
I don't know.
An IPA from somewhere?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll backtrack and figure that one out. We did get I got some good video of what you got.
Yeah.
So yeah, with the tap. So you go up to each tap and you tap your little band and it scans you into that tap, and then you can start pouring. It tracks exactly how much you pour. And as soon as you close the tap off, it stops the little, I want to say timer, but it's like a measurement, the counter, and that gets charged to your card at the end once you're done. So with that being said, this is also a space that has really good food and more specifically their pizza. So we'll show you some of that while we're here. We ordered, what was it called? The Amalfi?
Amalfi,
yeah. The old Amalfi or just the Amalfi?
Just the
Amalfi. Okay, so I'm really excited about it because it's starving. Hold on, let me do it again. There we go. Anyway.
I was gonna say each tap can be different prices.
Yeah.
And they all say what price they are on them. The price per ounce, I believe. So take a look at that. Some of them might add up a lot quicker than others.
Yeah. Yeah, they give you all the information that you need to know as far as like what the cost is, I think per ounce, like he said. And then it also will give you like obviously what the beer is and where it's from, as well as like the notes you can expect in the beer, what style of beer it is. So there's definitely no like stone unturned as far as like what you're getting when you pour a tab. We mentioned in the last video that Winter Haven is a really good spot as far as like abundance of places to visit. And as we were walking up here, I started seeing all the places that I remembered. I was like, oh yeah, that place just opened, or oh yeah, I forgot about that place. So right across the street is going to be Sauvage, and we have not had the chance to try that, but I have seen a lot of other people that have went and spoke really highly about it. From what I remember seeing is they're supposed to have really good craft cocktails, and it is a very like high-end kind of like luxury experience as far as like food and dining, or yes, I say food and dining, but dining experience. Right next door to that is going to be, I think it's called the Grapevine. Let me double check. Obscure. And then right next door to Sauvage is going to be Obscure Wine Company. So I have personally been there. They have at least when I went, they had a really extensive wine library, if you will, or wine list. And then they also had some good like snacks and like small bites and stuff to eat that you could order while you were there. So that was a really good spot. It's really cozy and small in there. So it's a nice place to go when you're in the company of like one person, maybe two. It's definitely not a large group kind of place. It's a good spot. So. Union does do live music on the weekends. I know they do some other events as well. I would just pop into their social media and see what they've got going on. The camera's doing this shaky thing again. What they've got going on when you're in the area. And then, what else was I gonna mention? Oh, this is a really cool spot to bring like a crowd of people. So if you've got a large group, this is the place to come. They're usually really good about like food orders and stuff. You can put your order in, it'll come right out. And then on top of that, you don't have to wait for beers. You just go up and get your own. If you're empty, you're empty. Go get more. It's on you at that point.
Yeah.
So
It's a fun little conversation piece too.
Yeah.
Hang out.
Yeah. So I have noticed that like these kind of spaces are popping up throughout like the bigger cities and stuff, but it's neat that it's right here in Winter Haven, which is pretty small. In my opinion, it's a pretty small community compared to other cities and towns and stuff around here. So.
And I don't know, do they have a kitchen now, technically, I guess? I don't know how dog friendly they are indoors, if they are at all.
As far as I know, no, not indoors.
They do have, they got a good sized back patio.
Mm-hmm.
They got, I think, some seats in the little
breezeway.
Mm-hmm. But they do have water bowls right inside the main door.
Oh.
So I think they have treats too.
Yeah, we can find out. Yeah, so there's that. The one thing to know is when you are in the area, the parking situation. So I do believe this garage right behind us is free parking. I think that's free city parking. Do you remember? We parked in it before.
We have parked in it before. I honestly don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's free parking. So we'll double check that before this goes live and kind of backtrack with a little note down here if that's not the case. But in the event that that is full or that you don't want to pay for it, there is a lot of street parking around here. It's very walkable, so if you need to park on the street, not a big deal. I think the next block over, they might have actual like the angled parking where you don't have to parallel park. So if you're one of those that can't parallel park, I get it. Just like the next block over, I think you can just like back in or pull in. So
yeah, I think they got a couple block or two over. They got a couple like smaller, just public parking lots too. I mean, there's parking around. Everything's walkable.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're jumping around place to place.
Yeah, I'm really surprised they haven't turned this into a parking lot. There's like a whole lot right here next door that's just literally concrete. And Florida is known to like turn everything either into a parking lot or into an apartment complex. And this lot has been just like empty for a long time, actually. It was empty last time we were here, and it's been a while since we've been here.
Yeah.
So until next time, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, share all the things, so that way you can continue to tag along to these videos and get notified when we release this bonus content for you. I get one beer, and then next thing you know, I can't get my words straight. So anyhow, we will see you guys on Friday for our next adventure. So take care.
Bye.